Hi. Okay, so as many of you probably know, I'm taking the Master Hand Knitter course from the tkga.org, and I'm really excited about it. I'm working on my second swatch. I just put it on my blocking mats and took pictures of it, and I'm I'm having a good time. There's a lot of research, but today is going to be a book review for those of you who are following along. This is called the completely revised and updated Vogue Knitting, the Ultimate Knitting Book, and it is done by the editors of Vogue Knitting magazine. This is a beautiful book. I'm really glad that someone suggested this in the group, and so I went ahead and bought it. It's a little bit another one that's a little bit expensive, but it's very well done. It's copyrighted in 2018, so it's fairly new. This one, the price is about $32, but it's like an encyclopedia for knitters. That it has 351 pages, so it's quite comprehensive. Quite exhaustive. There's a table of contents. I'm going to show you a few little things. There's a table of contents, and if you can see this, it takes you into 16 different chapters. But each chapter, like the first chapter about yarn and supplies, is about 20 pages long. So there's quite a lot of information in this. There's an extensive index in the back, and it's very easy to find things. There's also in the back, there are also some graphs, and they go from, in the back, they're very small squares, and then they go up to bigger squares. And you can design your own patterns with these. So that's a nice feature of this also. The chapters, as you can see from the pages, they're color-coded. So once you start using this, you're going to kind of get used to what the colors are, and when you need something, you'll be able to find it. But you can also look it up again, like I said, in the index and the table of contents. There's a great bibliography for people that want to go further, and there's just so much. The examples and the pictures, let me find some. Okay, for example, they're showing you how to do row shaping, and so the pictures are very, very well done. You can see every stitch step by step. They also have some basic stitch patterns. Page 46. Let me find that for you. So they have some basic stitch patterns. They show you how to make one left, make one right. They have graphs in here. I don't know if I can find any of the graphs that they do. And then some of the pages have little tips and tricks. I'm not seeing anything. I should have written something down for you. But it's just, I thought I saw one. Here we go. So a technique. They have technique boxes, and so they tell you a little bit of interesting, not trivia, but things that can help you to understand how to design or make your own things, like technique casting on and binding off of lace. They give you some techniques that help, as well as patterns. These are just really gorgeous. This is one of the books that if you're going to take the Master Hand Knitters course, you will really want to use this. I've already, for my 2 reports that I've had to do, 3 reports actually, a big book report and then the smaller reports on the gauge and binding off and things, I've used this as one of my major go-tos for resources, reference books, and then I have several others, and I'm going to do some other reports for you, but they're going to be really short, like about 5 minutes maybe. If you're doing any kind of class to learn to knit, or the Master Hand Knitters course, or if you just want to learn how to be a better knitter, I would suggest getting this book. Even though it's a little bit more expensive, this is something you will use through your knitting career. So I hope this has been helpful and informative, and I will see you next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.